The photo that you see in the thumbnail is from one of the competition that broke me. I remember that I cut weight, I remember that I trained very hard in order to win that competition, and I lost the first match. Not only I've lost the first match, but I was winning the first match and I've lost it later in the fight. And the guy that beat me actually arrived fifth in the national championships. I was winning against someone who 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 arrived in the first five people in the national championships. That was something that really broke me. And I've practiced my sport for 15 years so right now, and I've participated in plenty of competitions. I've won, but I mostly lost most of that competition. I lost in every way possible. I got thrown, I got submitted, I got pinned, I got choked until I was unconscious. I lost in the every way possible and imaginable. And I remember all the feelings of frustration, anger, regret. I thought to myself, fuck, if I would have just be able to do more. I remember feeling like I was worthless and not I was not deserving to being there. Not only in judo but also in life. I failed a lot. I failed academically speaking. I failed with girls. I failed in job applications, and I failed plenty of times. And what I wished someone told me is that failure is not just a bad moment that you experienced and make you sad, but it's a chance to learn more about yourself. It's a chance about learning more about who you are and the world around you. If you don't take those chances, you are not going to learn nothing. You are going to remain stuck in the same patterns that make you a loser in the first place. So what I want to convey to you is that failure is actually good. It means two things. First of all, you're aiming high enough. This is what I say every time at the end of my video: aim upward. If you never aim high, you are never going to fail, of course, but you're never going to find out what you can actually achieve. You're never going to uncover your full potential as a human being. And the second thing, you are learning. And the problem is in that in the educational system in our society, they made us believe that the mistakes must be avoided at every cost. In order, you have to always look perfect. You have to always look like nothing can shake you, nothing can break you. But that's far from truth. Okay? The reality is that failure and mistakes are necessary in order for yourself to correct and improve. The mistakes are not only inevitable, they are necessary for you to learn. Otherwise, you will never improve if you never make mistakes. In fact, every failure, I know it sounds kind of corny and cliche, but every failure is literally a step to the ladder that leads you to victory. But how do you actually extract lessons from failure? Because yeah, you gotta fail in order to improve, yes, but you also can extract more by understanding what are the causes of your failure in the first place, and to adjust better for the next time that a moment like that will come. So in order to do that, I invite you to take a piece of paper and do the following exercise. What I used to do is to, first of all, give a name, a location, and a date to my failure. And this will help you to clarify when and where that event happened. For me, it was kind of easy because if I lost the competition that specific day, in that specific moment, this is when I failed. This is the moment where the failure occurs. This will serve you to integrate failure into your self-narrative. Not only to use failure not only as a painful experience, but also to make it as a canon event into your life. Like it will be a part of a journey that will lead you in the end to victory. For example, every time I lost competition, I wrote down the name of the competition, how it's called, basically like National Championships of June 2021, and give it the place where it was, like Rome, for example. So I give it a name and a specific location to where I failed. Step number 2 would be to write down what you think worked well, because in every in every disaster, there is always something that worked well. There is always something that you did right. This will make you understand what are the elements that you should keep for your next attempt. You will understand what will work for you. Okay, what helped you make progress from the last time that you actually tried. And this will not only serve as way to remind yourself how to behave the next time that you will do your next attempt, but it will also help you feel better, because in all the mess that you caused, at least you've done something good. So write down what you did and worked well in the step number 2. In step number 3, write down what didn't work well, and this is the crucial step that you should where you should highlight your flaws and your weaknesses, and try to be as brutal and as honest as possible, and write them down with bullet point style, like I did wrong this, and that. For step number 4, you gotta hypothesize a solution. For every bullet point that you wrote down, make a guess about practical actions that you can perform in a different way the next time that you're going to try. This is the most crucial and important step. If you're not going to change your actions, you're not going to change your results. And it's actually a very simple exercise. It's not magical, all right? I know what you expected by clicking on this video, but the problem is that you need to do it a lot and as much as possible. You gotta fail, understand what worked, what didn't work, change your condition until you find the perfect formula. Otherwise, you're not going to collect enough data to improve and get better. So my advice would be fail a lot, fail badly, and learn as much as you can from every episode. There is a saying that goes like, learn to fail forward, learn to trip forward. So every time that you fail, make it sure that you will fail better the next time that you attempt to it. I hope that this video was useful. I hope that you are going to achieve whatever you're aiming at. Aim upward as always.